You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Liberty Sports live on Liberty Online Television. With Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media handles where you watch me from, also I want to welcome you to this edition of Liberty Sports, where we come to you every Saturday on Liberty TV. And this program in partnership with Orange Salon. And where they bring this edition of Liberty Sports come to on this Saturday afternoon, me na Fudia to Becky Waliko.
Me na Kemosise. Of course, this na Liberty Sports. We did come every Saturday on Liberty TV.
Well, as we all know, say inside this program, so we can look at sporting activity where they take place in the country, and we can even go beyond and look at other countries. As we know, say the World Cup day now, and we get different football them where they play. And also, when we talk about sports, we know say we just focus on football. We get different sports, we get athletic, we get different sporting activities where they take place in the country, but we can focus more on football. And as we know, say of recent, plenty development don't take place inside football business and salary. Welcome all. For start the conversation, waiting and waiting to discuss what is at the program today.
Well, inside today edition, and we get lots and lots of things we for look into. We will start first now the international scene. We of course the ongoing World Cup they go on presently. We of course matches they don't play. We don't come up from the group stage. Now we did to the round of 16. So on that note, and we get for look into teams then we don't qualify for the round of 32, we matches they don't play. So we look to look for matches that we don't play and also results them and also upcoming matches them and fixtures them. We therefore look into again the expectation and strength, weaknesses, match prediction, the race for the golden boots, the tournament top scorers, the leading assist provider, etc., etc. And also again we therefore look into the local scene. We of course therefore look into the Central One Football Association, where of course they therefore start the inter-area competition, where of course we get somebody in the studio we therefore can talk on that when in the public relation officer of the Central One Football Association. In name na Samuel Samansisi. Welcome to Liberty Sports.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, listeners. Good afternoon, Liberty Online TV.
Okay, Kemo. So before we come to the guest at the studio, let's look at the pictures for the World Cup round 16. Then we see on Saturday, when at today, July 4, Canada get for play Morocco and France get for play Paraguay.
Yes, inside the fixtures we get for playing at the round of 16. And again, maybe just give Fambulem the matches they don't play first. Now the round of 32, of course, shockers they don't take place. Now the round of 16, and also matches them we people them they expect say this game for Enso or if for end this way, but you know Enso. So on that note, yesterday we see Ghana lost to Colombia by 1-0, and we also see Usai Egypt be able to qualify to the round of 16 with defeats Australia on a post-game penalty 4-2 after 1-1 inside the 90 minutes. So, and inside the round of 16 now, we see say now only few African teams don't make it through to the round of 16. We only get 2 teams when Morocco and Egypt. Of course, Ghana don't exit themselves na the tournament. Of course, DR Congo don't be exit themselves na the tournament, and other teams them back we will expect say for them na the tournament don't be exit na the tournament day. But again, when Becky, may we look into the standout fixtures in this round of 16, you know, because if you look at the game we for play today, Canada versus Morocco. Again, if you look at Canada, now one of the hosts countries in this World Cup, then they play the informed team in Africa, winner Morocco. Where of course don't be give a shock in this World Cup. They eliminate one of the biggest teams in Europe, winner Holland. They eliminate them in the round of 32. So now they don't come into the round of 16. They don't meet up another strong side where the Canadian team, where the hosts, where people can go look at them say they not getting stars then they, because we look at this Canadian team, myself being I go only talk about Alphonso Davies, we na the only outstanding player in a Canadian team, but unfortunately for that particular player they no they na the team presently because of injury. So then gets an informed team when are the Moroccans them, the Atlas Lions of Morocco. Then get that game they will get for play today. Now the World Cup, when are they in the round of 16, they match they get for play 1800 hours, that now 6 o'clock to your own time now, yeah. And that game they get for play. Done again, today's game again we get for see France versus Paraguay. Where of course France now another team again waiting them pick say for win this World Cup. But before we go into France, we'll just look at this first game, Canada versus Morocco. How you get for assess that match, because look at how Canada qualify. We intend for eliminate South Africa, able for Canada the round of 16. Then we see Usai Morocco eliminates Holland, then come into the round of 16. So how you assess how this match get for look like today?
So okay, so firstly, football business, I believe say yesterday the expectation of plenty people already watch Cape Verde and Argentina game. They be expecting they will beat Cape Verde part 1. And we see say they really play, then Tawa, we let them play that much, even though the game end 3-2 during extra time, but we see say they really put more effort. So coming to this game again for play today, football not you know that's predict, because team where they think say small, then can come out and do something big at the end of the day. So Canada actually then tough right now, like then tough. You can just like what you say, you got few players then the way you think say they expect so much from. But as I say earlier, football not you know they predict so no more, because small team where if you say not they reach that kind of pick day, like you play very much. Just look yesterday.
Yeah.
Small for left, Cape Verde for beat Argentina.
Definitely yesterday, yes indeed. That's draw me minds to the match yesterday where you try for talk say football, you know, small team or now, and indeed no underdogs in football, no, you know.
Make you qualify first for playing a World Cup, it means you really put effort. So make you qualify for World Cup.
Yes, definitely. Yes, that's I will agree with you. And you for Canada stage they very difficult because they play a lot of qualifiers there. We will make you reach at that particular point in the World Cup. Yes, for me, before going to France, Paraguay, let's just give me your own final talk on the match today between Canada and Morocco. And I don't know if Becky will predict between Canada and Morocco. Well, here in this case, like I said, no football, anything can happen.
Definitely.
Here in this case, but again, when you come into the critical analysis of the two teams, when you put them on paper, you go say Morocco, they are the favorites for this particular match here today. But again, if you look at the Canadian team, then Sevba don't put up a very good performance. Everybody go say then Sef is bring a surprise. But this Moroccan team, last World Cup, they don't go up to the round, semi-final round, and they didn't even stop. We of course then almost be reaching to the finals. So like analysts then go say they are the favorites for this match we get for play there with Canada. But again, you know, as you say, the match we play yesterday between Argentina versus Cape Verde. This will be the predict say Argentina will get a goal fist against Cape Verde. But again, a turnout for B we Cape Verde want to try for spring a surprise. But we see like I think it's no more Bobo but in this case, we see Cape Verde come on honorably. I go say so now put her in this way, then come on honorably because they not trash them.
No.
You know, because then come on 3-2 and that's 3-2 they get for come on extra time, you know.
Effort. Yeah.
They put up a very good performance yesterday. Everybody so far tend for surprise because if you look at this Argentina team, you get the most talked about Lionel Messi, of course, De Paul. You get Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. You get Martinez, the goalkeeper who they meant for Aston Villa, who then just win the Europa League. You know, they get Otamendi, then get Martinez, the defender who they play for Manchester. So then get those caliber of players. You see. So on paper, you go choose Argentina for win that game day with a huge margin, but he come out 3-2. So I say congratulations to the Argentine supporters them and to the Argentine team. We don't go into the round of 16. So we will hope and see again if at all that kind of performance the way Argentina put up against Cape Verde, if they will replicate them in the round of 16. Okay, we will see if that's going to happen again.
Okay, well, viewers, they will come back in a salon. So as we say, as came into this weekend's just now, and somebody will come out from the association of the team, where they Kofa League, Central One Football Association, and it can start very soon. It starts soon, and people go on for know the impact where this game also get to local footballers them in the country. So now that make we get today, Mr. Sama at the studio for help we talk as the league they can start. So Mr. Sama, welcome. You've been welcome earlier. So welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so the league they can start. Tell me small thing about this Kofa League.
Well, Kofa League, not there for the past 30-something years, now the 40 years. Kofa starts in the 80s, na Berry Street. Wow. That's highway Edgar Jones bus terminal, the back of the Benza school that will be the play. Samas is a late chairman, and we get him on Aculis Day. Yeah, I've been team manager. The more been get that league, then Jimmy Samuel, since I've done die in a late man. So play now, see under small, for transfer can for force. That 89 to 90. Wow. Come for force. Okay, look at the fit Sama be chairman. Because Sama been big pass with all, and be so pass with all, it won't have British High Commission. So Sama can steer the ship. We did for force. We play now they one man with the player when them broken come on Belgium camp. That is 91-92. Camp Sports Sao Galompan with Agina. He can go in Belgium. Yeah, fine. Then with the under back, the same 92, Senegal big player when they called Chippy or what's his name. They invite a goal in start for good train. With the under back, Mame Calon play for Bronx. They get Gino Atuga, Mendy. BB players them. So non die safe. We play under. Then with the under back 93, we did it. Now pull calendar. We then back when the first mini association 93 back, we run commentary na Far Force with Kutsi, Abubakar them all. We then towards 93, 94, now we for camp Parade Ground. And they say Akibo don't take over Far Force. We camp Parade Ground, we make league day back under Samasi still. We did Parade Ground 94, 95. We grand final, we run commentary day back na Parade Ground day under 96.2 FM. This I will call any radio station. You get Abubakar, you get me, you get one more than call Lusobi, the Kobe Football Association, you get Kutsi. We run commentary day. So as I say, Kofa don't do a lot. We don't promote Bokumen the way they play football now. We don't do a lot. And the two Kofa don't do no mini association don't do in this country. We don't play in this country back football there in the country. Nobody they play football. Now Kofa Wange they play football. Now go play in a stadium. Yeah. Fulaton and Mountain City go final. The field full up. After the final, then they enter with Fajabari in a BBC. And they ask Oscar Association them. So with that, we motivate Premier League for kick-off for begin play. This is the good side of Kofa. So we don't try, we not make off image. We they make people not sabi play ball for Sengo Division 1, Division 2 and Premier. And that's now we aim to objective. Or still now.
Yes, Sammy, you don't give a background of the Central One Football Association. We, of course, Central One be one of the associations where they organize the biggest inter-area in the country. 2 seasons back, people in they complain about the area of wearing for maintenance, the field, area in terms of sitting accommodation, you know, toilet facilities and other things. Waiting Kofa, don't try for rescue that particular side in terms of getting a proper sitting accommodation, you know, the toilet facilities and the pitch as a whole.
Well, sitting accommodation, we highlight on that, we highlight on that in the last meeting. We try for put sitting accommodation this time around. Then we talk about toilets. We get toilets. They would also go make them go and waiting several. If you don't follow up, we don't try to go empty. You understand? But of course, we extend the toilet. As I talk to now, we don't meeting right now. We focus this year. We rank out new brand, new method with new exercises. Yeah. But I tell you, Mr. Moderator, the things what people they expect for Kofa no get that manpower they for do the things we they expect for that the money, financial strength. So man go talk about artificial supply go under force. We no get that money they. You know how it takes for bring artificial. Even the SLFS and a FIFA gide. You understand? We got that manpower. So we write. We don't write for artificial stuff. They promise we but not come it. So you look forward for making go come.
Okay, so looking at community the way they participate by this league, yeah. So, what are some of the things they wanna look for the community take part by this league?
Well, if I tell you na committee level that one day, not to all committee meeting, with a short list, what they make call team them for carry this star, we go up to 60 something people they apply 50 something. We go for play with 32. So some man go for beer, some man kind side. Some man they come out, some man kind side. So if they left out to the next side, go kind side. Mind you, now one game field we get, we no go take them all for play. So get committee, me no get committee day.
Okay. So the Kofa League now one we get a lot of support. We even the CC get crowd past the Salon Premier League safe. Because me then a Leicester Wood community. And anytime Leicester Wood they play, the community they empty, they see a lot of support. You talk about Mountain City Fullerton, they see plenty support. So what are the reasons where you think say this particular league as well in a community league, they get support past your own Premier League?
Now from the beginning, we don't begin at Far Force with the pool crowd.
Okay.
We go Parade Ground, the trust, integrity. When they give 10 million for Mr. Sisegi and the 10 million, then they give billions of loans to the share bank. One, they also with money, the trust. Then people well know say, if we put 100 million, the league will stop, but the end will they play final. We give somebody we can for. So now they eat money. The trust is there. So confidence, they say, if we play at the end, oh, we will give you what you want. So now they play league at the end final, they play go the money. We not to so we they play final, we give first man, second man. At the trust.
Okay, let's just come in and ask you this question. Last year, we see the league become more fine. You know, we see teams and can participate. But at some point, we see Kofa be show people and say Now 32 communities and for take part. All of a sudden we can see 35 take part. So this year, waiting on I don't put in place forget a steady figure for make teams and participate where they will get a single figure wherein if we don't say 32 na 32 make we not can see where the league one starts we see 35 so waiting I don't put in place this year for more get a single number we will go no see this year na 32 and 32 no will change.
If you make mistake for mistake you make corrections.
Okay.
Last time you know say college self you get date to them say for can buy form you get closing date you go open date so we don't close some anchor dates vis-a-vis waka and slow tick they'll take them. So this time around work right around all the modalities you put in proposal for me to meet or meet we announce already we talk 1 week we announce some man can buy form. So that 32 you play with so left out to the left out this thing na 32 bets now they play with 32 I mean 8 and groups will separate them per full each group full communities na each group.
Okay, now we don't tell we say na 32 communities and they play now this year Inter-Community Champions League. And people can go and know again when the league starts and waiting I don't put in place for make the league start because una no go can start league so no more. We are in una get for 10 for sort out the issue of the referees because so I know say now one party kitting and anyway we get for can shed light on small and Becky the area of the referees. But for now, just tell Fambulem waiting I don't put in place we will not say this thing on the 100% now for make the league starts because information reach me say when for Kofa for don't starts on the 12th of July, but due to unavailable circumstances they don't push them to the 19th. Waiting lead to that.
That's a good question. Well, listen, I'll go for a listen. First, a seminar we get the 9th of July. Yeah, na local Baptist Church Hall. Yeah, but like Parade Filianda. Yeah. Then we invite each community for go with coach, captain, medics, CM, and Secretary General. Now 5 people are called so 5 positions are called so yeah. But among the 5 positions are 3 now each commission for send each. That is for B, either the coach, captain, medics, TM or secretary 1 part and 3 for go. You understand? Each community. The 9th. That seminar they go security go talk about security, referee go talk about referee, the medics man go talk about medics, how for do player we wanna feel and so forth. Other people they will can SLFA people they can't talk to educate the communities and so go can go to the community, tell them community say and so for B. Or even though we can do that Kemo, then they carry the message go. Then wait till once at the game no more they want play. The game. We they give them package back, the rules and regulation. We they read them to them. For me them go say, well, go for the give package, we don't come now see them. Go for so that we get close enough for go inside. Would that bab to do enough for when they go talk, they just hold on to themselves now the game they want play. We don't agree to the one day meeting in principles. When they must line now, we say we don't master one you get card and say no, will not be accept. And then you have to go to come out. That's what can happen.
Okay, so now let me move to SLFA. We see during the week on Tuesday, I think we see the Chinese government had over $40 million to the president of the Salon Football Association, Babadi Kamara. We also see the Minister of Sports, and different sports stakeholders, and that money they now include, I think, seats. We see also the government, the $7,000, I think, came up. I don't know if I right.
Yeah.
Give $7,000 for the rubber seats them. I think so, right? They say they don't make few areas, they don't need swimming pool side, the practicing field and all, but when it comes to the main ball, you get few adjustments they will need for take place there. So Kemo, talking about this, I don't know what you get for say, what you get for add to this.
Well, for me, it's not a welcoming news for us in Sierra Leone, especially for football followers then, because people really expect see now the stadium for be done complete. We for the members say now we for play we next Leone Star home game Freetown, because if you look at the national team presently, we don't get new coach. This new coach, it expects say at least if for play the home games but this news we don't come say we get a partial unmoving of the facilities in the national stadium. You know, for me it sounds funny in a sense. Partial unmoving. What it entails? They say the practice field.
The pool.
The swimming pool, the hostels. You know, the layman yonder no go hear this. What's in the layman where he say they don't done the main pool, they don't done the stadium. You know, 90 layman. So like this news for me not welcoming for football loving fans in Sierra Leone. You see. And with the open press no more, the partial annulment now make them fast track the completion of the main bowl. And that's we they advocate for as sport journalists and sport analysts them. Made them fast track the completion of the main bowl. Because like this seat issue we don't come up say, then for fix the seats. And indeed, let's just delve into that small end, Becky. What will lead to this issue of pavilion now the entire main bowl? Before then, there's ban with stadium say not for play any international match day. You know, CAF tell we say then give criteria as them where you stadium forgets if you want host international match. One of the criteria we then give you, they say we forget seating accommodation right around the stadium. That means we forget pavilions and forget seats. So by then, I think. And then the Chinese government we don't start the rehabilitation or the renovation of the national stadium. So this issue of seats come to the FA, so they communicate them to the Chinese say this una for put seats them round where then the Chinese we don't start the construction.
And not be
so,
the part of
the contract. So when they can get this news now, so then forget this whole thing seats now the entire stadium, it can derail the efforts for make them fast track the stadium. So like that we can get a problem. Even during this annual issue, they mentioned that as well. Even the NSA boss talk about that again, and also from the ministry talk about that, saying that be the process we make the stadium not be available to time. But they assure the people them say in next coming years or months they would make sure say they complete the entire stadium. That time the national team go start for play day back. Now that's tell we. But we as sport journalists will not stop at that. We will tend for go beyond, and that's will make people intend for no waiting na the reasons and we make this thing stop, and we will tend for tell people and back why this thing happen and the issue of how they're going for done this stadium quick. Because like when you look at the national team, we are facing constraints when you start host home matches.
Definitely.
Pass to go Liberia, you know. And when they go Liberia, you know, go Liberia, man, no go come out.
Free.
You know, they pay a lot of money than one.
Not so free. We
Don't
pay.
secondly, Liberia man no go left for support your own team. It go support Sierra Leone, you know. And look at the number of people already in Liberia when are Sierra Leoneans them. You know, we able get one, you know, get a handful self for who support Lone Star na SKD. So it would find very difficult. So again, look at the economic trend. If you can't pull the national team now for go play in Liberia, look at how the country done now. It's difficult for people. How much you can pay for me first for go don't from Bo for go na Liberia. You know, then the tells a lot. So Baku fans are not going for go. And one thing again, even though yes, now 11 players in the play, but the 12 man on the pitch, now the fan. You see, the fans, if the fans are not there, I feel that it will affect the team again. So me they plead to government, to NSA and any other people now around this particular issue, so make them fast track the completion of the national stadium, especially the main bowl. Yes, the practice field, we will need them.
So we go begin playing at the practice field now.
Well, the practice field not there to that standard because myself don't do my investigation. The field not big to that way they were going able for host international match. Now a field where you will be host under 10, under 20, under 23, and then they play on another side, you know. But we're not going for host the practice, we're not going for host an international match. Especially we A team win at the national team, we're not going for host that particular match day. So like the area them again, the hostels of course, I'm not saying that could start for couch revenue at the stadium. In terms of bringing money, and also again the swimming pool, of course, one sports will be benefits right now in the Sierra Leone Swimming Association, where of course in due course we will try for bring one of the representatives, if not the president or the secretary, may they can talk about the games and also about how them feel about
Alex said this stadium
the swimming pool. If the swimming pool reach to that standard where a pool forgets, especially when you want to compete for international competitions them. So we'll time for see how that will happen.
Come on, I wipe on one thing.
Okay.
Let me get this clear. Me, Alex Salon, now world born, Wallace New Stars go play Nations Cup for a World Cup. But for this Salon go qualify for Nations Cup for a World Cup, if not, I will go play all the matches them. It go to negotiate right na team thread. You know what I make a talk so? The home support, I let you get man they whip well. When you can host. That beats Alala. If the man employs if they motivate, they get extra Alex after they must win or draw. Then what they go play away all we game, I make only qualify so. So then coach will be done pass. So pull them pull. Home support is necessary.
Yeah. Okay, so Eti and Sele we wait that they make the stadium to FIFA standard. So they wait we wait. We believe say it go happen. So coming to you, Mr. Sama. So the Copa League now one we get plenty support. But we can to safety. Which you are assure fans them, community people we can to safety say this year yaso we wanna the watch game. We ensure say una safety nothing not for happen because we know say it gets plenty jam we can happen. So how una for ensure people in safety?
We agree to that one they said God can be left can take place. So don't keep me to the policeman and this time around. And I'll disclose what you want tell the way to don't pass. Not to inside field policeman for this. You don't see if me then came out, you understand? Up there, you stone for stone, I say put on they put on no. You can't really think in begin. What then Paris? Then stone. Because people now be at the feet. When they beat the team, the next thing are for stone. But they go all out to go minimize her. We go minimize her. Yeah? We dey try. Then now we focus on our chairman day on that one. The chairman way. If he fast something, must see that he succeed on now. We don't now. We try.
Okay. Let's go into the fixtures. Fixtures don't come out or
fixture not come out. The first two matches are going announced.
Okay.
The first two matches them we will decide say the 12th time the game before begin. The league before kickoff. But because of SLF in this league, we don't shelve and go to the 19th of June. Yeah. The first match will be Fullerton go take on Kubi. Yeah. Then Monday, you go get Moriton go take on Black Ogun. And then two fixture go announce tell people them. But the fixture not come out it.
All right. Last year we see the prize money be attractive. So what about this year? It will be more attractive than last year.
But they expect that, sir. But I know I'm not going to talk and I don't give you similar talk. I don't let the cat out of the bar. I don't put the cat before the horse.
Okay.
Me and inside.
Okay, all right. Okay. I believe say Kofa. Normally when it comes to issue of protests and other things then how we go handle and this year? Because last year we see issues then come up where the game stop. Postpone. How na get for handle the issue of protest this year, and also in the area of match schedule, because we no one see that situation where happened last year where SLFA pull fixture, the owner don't pull fixture, personal reschedule on a fixture. Then we see lots and lots of reschedule fixtures. Then what soon I don't put in place this year for make nothing happen again, because mind you the SLFA don't pull a calendar of events.
Yeah.
We then league for starts. That is the Premier League for starts on the 10th of October. So when the league they can done, hopefully probably end of July. So within that 2 months, the SLFA they expect say all mini leagues for go on and then for done within that stipulated time we then give when at the 10th of October we nine the Salon Premier League for start. What we don't put in place or which modalities we don't put in place for make Kofa no gets that clash day we wanna begin last year. Make it happen back this year.
We are coming to look into that. We are pulling calendar of activities. You understand?
They already there out.
Friday out.
Yes.
So we look into that. If we start the 19, make so. We don't play final before the league starts. We look the days and the way how you if it's alive for worker. So we no get problem on that. Secondly, the application you talk about.
Yeah.
As case be so today, tomorrow next tomorrow results don't come out. We need now that justice you need to talk about. with the old case too long before results come out. Now, as you reach out today, 1 day, 2 days, you don't say, man, you wrong, you right. With the fast tracker. And with the fast tracker, you don't know what time, they don't can say, we turn over again. I mean, I show you down there. They tell the issue now, no money go and I say, hey, when I turn over, you need work. All things under control.
Okay, in the issue of players, we see last year, issues then come up, even match day. Where this player they go sign for this community, go sign for that community day. We see issues and come up on match day. I know I'm
fine question.
So, what I don't put in place this year.
And now do?
No.
The communities and COFA they sign MOU. If Kemon eats to me, eats to this my sister, like Kemon they play the band one almost season, 2 seasons almost season play la COFA league. Who sign? The club they say we have that. They part of the forum. The club they are aware and agree. Once they finally want to say it's not so fair, you go sit down.
The player go only ban for COFA or a ban for
COFA
at least now they make it clear to people.
Now COFA competition, no play. I've seen 2 seasons or 3 seasons, but no play 2 weeks. Okay. Yes, I don't have everything said, but that, we don't sign that MOU. We they talk everything and missing. All man don't accept. They say the entire, they play the 2 weekends, they each year, they 80 under. So the player for so far.
Okay.
So COFA League don't they go on for long term now? We believe say una don't get a lot of successes. What challenge and still they una the face. Waiting as more than challenge here we una the face as organization of COFA. Waiting the challenge here una the face.
Would you ask people then for April for make that feel be artificial tough? Maybe standardly fine pass I so. Second, would they talk to the crowd or they go, they make them control and temper. Because COFA can do everything possible. At times they get free, they get fine. Make I tell you what they bring problem can happen go yeah. If Kemo give me 1 note, yeah, then I do go for good score. Whether na penalty or to make a free for blank pen, no blank na we need a beer, we need control the motion. We allow, we need control with temper. You understand? Would allow the football feel not to boxing ring, not to war front. Last time for we make peace and love. For them to sabi me and sabi you. Now football make me and Kemoka unite. To sabi say like a brother. And you see me see. Right? Not of them for the past will not sabi we say. But football can make most of them will sabi. But we need to go under. Some man cannot talk and so I go under a confusion. So they appeal. The people then control their temper. Because Kaltu Boku under. Now appeal to the crowd, make them control their temper.
So cannot talk about players them where they eat money under, but we also see the Premier League team them put out press release about plenty Premier League team they don't put out press release. They don't want to see them player them involved in community league. So as COFA, what do you do?
What we do? We they make a fixture, they play with league, madam. We need to go against them, waiting and see. Now then get them player them. We they make league player then the team they go find players them for play.
So now the community then they get influence over that at all.
Now for create field for play of football referee officiating team we put them for them. And then they count them players there. You see, it's so solemn that when they stop them playing, but me don't tell the team then so we do that. I think they do so one big mistake because them players then the way they come, they can't get match fit. Yeah, because if you go put player there, you down there, you need to go play friendly match, and go train no more. You go for exhibiting talent with other opponents. Yeah, okay. And with that one, then the time you play there and there with the kid, the team they responsible for them. COFA save the chipping money, they help. Not for nothing. They play the dummy, they go to hospital. Now COFA with the community, now we they spend. They well, but not for nothing. You see, when you allow the man you go play and there, you go exhibiting talent, they keep match fit for me to have the Premier League. Okay. Not like a Liverpool or Manchester, they go league down, they go to Europe or Asia, they go and play friendly matches. So, no get that power there. So, when you see the match, you have to go train no more. But you don't go to train. I'm also facing Kemo FC and Samuel FC, no chance we train for exhibiting talent. Not to be self no more. And that's how you talk. So, when they allow the player, they made them play for match fit.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, na question of very critical. I believe say people out there go on for know the answer. Lots and lots of time na parade. The draw, the confusion, the run, the destruction, we can lead to all them things and then a bad officiating. Waiting COFA don't put in place for make we not get na issue dey na parade. Because I will tell you for free say people and they like for they go watch game, but when they member that draw wey take place na parade. Then he say, "Bo man sit down na me house, man no go find problem for myself." So wetin I don put in place for make we no get bad officiating na this year inter-area wey go bring draw na the field. Wetin I don put in place.
Once you me know, any referee man handle match now, then kitchen a problem. Kema, you self know that. And we don't liaise with them, we don't talk with them until for meet back. What did I show we say? The referee don't agree, the referee are responsible. They're responsible in a sense, but some man get that way with they do things carefree. Yeah? But what will they say? With show people then say we go get good officiating team this time around. We go meet with the referee then back one time more. Kemo.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So Kemo, let me discuss small but this one way players then they left Premier League team and then they go play in a parade. You don't think say what do you think say now they use it? Man, not talk for you. What do you think now they use it make it's a player there? They left Premier League team for go play for community.
Not to the left from now we off season. Say off season.
So we see last year Premier League done and the Copa League self be done.
Okay.
So yeah, we see Premier League be done.
That very sensitive question you ask. I wish we for me get enough time for make we debate on this because it entails a lot. The players then get the reasons. And the club get the reasons and the community get the reasons.
Oh, you think so, maybe not because of love for the community, or maybe not the money, certain community and they get it paid.
Okay, let me look at one thing first now. Yeah. Firstly, let me tell for say the players them, the player itself, now the club now in owner, But again, the player also reside na a community. So in this case, if that also come, because right now few clubs then they don't pass losses and play any play na the no inter area. But again, a flip side of the coin, if you as a club you stop this players may not play inter area, don't you as the club you not get that professional contract we bind you and this player. Don't you know they able for give that player waiting he wants. Don't you expect say that player he dey in community in wef he dey in Pekin he dey in mama he dey in papa that football wey he dey play na money wey he dey give na he dey use for upkeep in family but e not enough na money wey in club dey give but e not enough for upkeep in family even for pay school fee for in Pekin. Don a community beside he dey sleep they wake every day can give times 3 or times 4 waiting in club the game. What do you expect from that player, Becky? He must go play for in community. You see, I'm not going to mention amounts now because me know community how they can spend but a certain player. They even spend more than 10-20 million. Once they get that particular player, they for can play.
Kema,
so you don't see.
Becky.
Yes, sir.
Now you born me. Now, for feed me, a problem. For give me lunch for goes to a problem. Then came out the neighbor and they feed me. And they give me lunch. You go to call me so and then you go to call you. Now they came out call that they go to call and they feed me. Picking her like a dog. What's a man like a dog? Who that the girl is grateful to? You mama and papa, if you not feed the picking or clothes and everything, they call and they listen to you. Now like they play so. So man they want give mama notice. Hotel club no bupia. Yeah? They want give mama notice. So say they pay 5 million for ya. One club can so they give 10 million. They pay for mama for 1 year. Can go play. They go play.
Yeah.
This the one so these are
the issues, Sammy. So you don't see these are the issues.
England, Liverpool, and Manchester, they get all it takes for put a player one side because any Friday they send you salary. And you have put the responsible. When they go damage salary in Egypt, my nations come say, they flank England and coming up. We are Madrid damage salary. Liverpool take and go flank in German outside. Then go mena. These are the two they try but so if you're not responsible, you possibly don't go to see you what.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, indeed, you definitely that side you be right on that. But again, maybe look at the area of the club because now they get them player there. Now they get them
Professionally, you know,
yes,
right?
That's I want come into.
Right.
When we look at the clubs then. The clubs then yes, then they spend a lot when it comes to them player there because you get some clubs then within the Premier League, then get lots and lots of facilities and really they give to them players there so they get a clubhouse. then get some of them able for give them a proper contract.
But
you know, all these
not
things.
all of them
you
get
see.
a clubhouse. Some of them get clubhouse.
Then some of them, yes,
Then
some of them.
Kemo, then they pay them any month. They not owe them salary.
They come into that, Sammy. They come into that. So like the clubs then get a role where they play towards the upbringing of them players there. So you see, because then clubs they look at now see them players there. So some of them are marketable players them. They get for marketing sometime in the next 3 years or in the next 2 years. You know, so if he can't play now a surface like Parade or any other field, they can say probably he will get a knock. And if he gets a knock, probably if he go to a trials in other country, probably he might not succeed. So they get 10 issues and they always then clubs say how they look at. So say, even though not all of them. So they make us say this issue of them players also for not playing to the community with the clubs them. I will say the clubs them and the community and then get for seats at a round table, Becky. Then see themselves at a point. You know, say okay, this player also now community day, but make he can play for you for so time. Anything happen with them, we go responsible or we go forgive now halfway. You know, Becky understand it? Make them sit at a round table and do that. But for can say, Paupa, this player now community for they for play for we, I let them suspend you because they see a press release where they go around from a certain club where they don't put press release say them play they not for play, they not for sign for any other club.
Even one club, you see different clubs them.
So like they don't go around, they don't pass na press release and then players and they don't go sign. They don't go sign, though at the same time the club don't put press release and then players and they go sign, so we they suspend them and they terminate their contracts, you know. So definitely that's in the on floor as we speak. So these are the things. You see, so like me, Becky, what do you mean they try for tell the fans and the clubs them, make them sit at a round table. Now that them for do because this na draw way again for day. Now then listen, not only Kofa, again for day na Fafa, Fanzo, again for day na Aspa, again for day all the leagues there because some communities them. Then they look at them say, since the player in the community,
definitely if I play for you,
if I play for them, they can say it's a must.
That problem, not play for them.
It's a must. So you don't see. So I believe say make the club then see reason, then sit at a round table with the communities and then arrange that. Becky. I mean that me suggest and I believe say that for be the only best opinion and if there are many players they also will play for them community system.
Yeah, Kemo, you took a point. Now round table is fine because you talk about suspension this show. If 5 great players in Liverpool, Blackpool, Lions or Rangers, then go play for Paris, then go play on that. You put them correct team, then you go lose competition. You go suspend all 5. So now the guy you talk so, coach demand the way they come for the player, then can't sit down. Then player yes, now they play for. If this happen, then waiting go happen. Policeman they make paper. You understand? MOU. You understand? They listen.
Yeah. So Mr. Sama, you don't take a football business now salon. And now we talk about community football. Plenty comrade and they say football and I do thing. For you boy picking the para. So it's your advice to comrade them. We still get that kind of mentality they say for them boy picking the football business. You know make sense now idleness.
Now 10% is trouble football so now idleness. 90% who say we play football the game only like Messi Ronaldo.
No, we didn't look at the salon.
Now what team they know na salon me they tell you about now. But people of football now. I'm not waiting they happen at salon. In the 70s, 80s, we talk about football and say drop out game. Now the last then the man say, oh man, they can't side football now. One can be select for this, can be party for this. First and say, and I do see no get money. Now go try it. Now for the part now all man because they fly and give 2,000 per them. Then if 1, 2, 3 days you come back, other side fly and give 5,000 per. You get free plane, free eat, free per them. So man they come on board. Yeah. But what you mean they talk say, if you get you picking. Talk to them, make it a learning book. Or if you work in the learning book, if they play football. Football they pay. It they benefits people them. Most people don't build house for football in this country now. Them Boko don't build house, them Bobo don't play ball. Boko don't build house. So if you got you picking, talk to them, make put your I don't see nose. The land book come picking, they play football. If football not right, book can make you work in a bank. If book if book not right, you can sell Messi or Ronaldo. And my advice that I get for Cobrade.
Yes, Sammy, of course, I believe say we don't delve into the issues then they very much. So in your final courtesy, whose message you go and give to people them when they watch you or they listen you now, in terms of assuring them say this year inter-community Champions League where they can start so. we no go get any draw like confusion or alhala. We go make people and go suffer pantiagas na parade. What you gonna say about that?
When me go assure the nation say no go be like I be before. As usual, I think it's not going to be as usual again because with this guy for cultural and day off because we with TV we get prominent people if they gonna play, gonna go look game. Just as you see me brother and Kebo, some man they play for Ghana because that run. Some man they will run. You understand the age. But some man football they get passion for. I can go sit on a parade, they buy one something, they buy energy. It cut time, they look game. So say come on our office, you don't go get stressed here in boss, you don't go ala panam. They can't parade, they come driver with sorrow. You go na osa food, you go ask for go the next morning for go. So they advise everybody for Kana parade, you go save this time around because they get the policeman here now. We get one plan, one use now, no disclose now. So what make the policeman they do? And that's what they have to now.
So quick, Kemo. Then we can quick to the Salone Premier League. We see almost they done now. We see some teams then they on relegation and all. But good thing on the happen. I don't know. Okay, but Rangers the lead, right?
Yes. Let's just give the table of the Salone Premier League quickly before we round up. Bo Rangers don't be the runaway leaders, of course. They don't win the league now for the 4th time. Congratulations to them. They get 64 points. Followed by Star Sports, they get 57. Bible Warriors get 54 points, and they 3rd. Ola Rodians get 52 points, then they 4th. Lions they 5th, then get 47 points. And Port Authority they 6th, then get 47 points. Cambo Eagles they 7th, then get 45 points. Calon they 8th, then get 43 points. Bantal they 9th, then get 39 points. And the team with the 10th position, Wilberforce, they get 39 points. And the relegation zone, team with the 12, Sliver, and 13, you get Mighty Blackpool. From there, let me just go into the top assists. Now the Salone Premier League, people in Guano, that the players in way don't assist. Of course, you get Bantal. And Eskoroma of Bantal FC don't assist 8-10. Of course, you get Pape Guma Mansare. Himself don't assist 8-10. You get Sanfa M Kamara of Babylon Warriors. Himself get 8 assists. You get Sam Diallo of Eastern Lions. Himself get 6 assists. You get Kaliko P Ada of Babylon Warriors. Himself get 6 assists. Star Sports, Sheka Sisi get 6 assists. Bantal, Mohamed Bangoua get 5. Of course, Mohamed Sisi of Osumstar get 5. Suleiman Touré of Boulom get 5. And Abdul Bangoua of Sliver get 5. So these are the assists them now the Premier League, Salone Premier League, the assists, the top assists. And from there, we go to the top scorers them. Now the league. First, you get Suleiman Kagbo, he call SS, get 16 goals. Now the league. You get Randy M. George of Wilberforce get 13 goals. Ibrahim Sisse, of course, of Sliver, with the 3rd, he get 13 goals. You get James Jusu Kanja of Ole Rodians get 13 goals. You get Sanfa M. Kamara get 11 goals of Babylon Warriors. Freetown City Council, of course, Sanfa M. Kamara gets 11 goals. You get Indovel Toka of Freetown City Council get 10 goals. You get Joseph Cleverland of Port Authority get 9 goals. And Babylon Warriors, Kaliko Prosperi Hada gets 8 goals. Of course, Abbas Conte get 8 goals of Port Authority. Santigi Fofana of Sliver get 8 goals. And Mamadi Konde gets 8 goals. So these are the top scorers of the Salone Premier League. And let I just give the scheduled fixtures them we get for playing at the Salone Premier League because still we get matches them we they get for play before the Premier League end. The scheduled matches them we get for play. You get Port Authority versus Wilberforce Strikers. This game they play in our approved school on Monday, the 6th. Cambo Eagles they play Eastern Lions inside Kenema. Now giving back they play on Monday the 6th. And we get Mighty Blackpool they play Bantal, na game they play na SLF Academy on the 6th. Diamond Star FC Kalon they play na Koidu Field inside Kono on the 6th. And Wosum Star they play Ule Rodians na McKinney, na game they back they play on the 6th. And on Tuesday the 7th, and Slifa they play by Boy Warriors. And we get Bulham Stars they play with Fiton City Council. Lower FC they play Star Sports. And Abacha City they play Bow Rangers. We already win the league. So these are the fixtures, the top assists and the top scorers in the Salon Premier League. Remember say the playoff they starts next week. That is the playoff. The teams they will get for play will be done qualify now the Division 1 for go play the playoff. The playoff will start probably the 12th of July. We will try for see how we will for bring somebody in the studio, man, and somebody SLF playoff. That playoff day, the teams already relegate now the Premier League. The winners in that playoff day, and then they come take the space now the Premier League. So like the playoff game will be very tough, and you get teams already come on a free tongue, teams already come on at the provincial towns in the put them on a group stage and get the winner where they can at the Premier League.
So Southern playoff they play na Tongia.
Well, the playoff based on the information I get from the FA, na Potloko na the main venue where they don't put for make this playoff take place. So for now, we get na the.
So are you going to come Blackpool and Blackpool na relegation zone then they? Or
well, Blackpool still get chance for men and not relegate. They get a game in and waiting for play.
How much matches to go?
So I believe say only 3 matches they left for make we done the Premier League. Becky.
Okay, so viewers, wanna thank you for staying glued to Liberty Online Television. As we bring to our sports updates for this week here. So anyone for tell plenty thank you to we guest in our studio, Mr. Samaweka, help we talk about the Kofa League where they start this month, July, I think. August.
19.
The 19th of July, where na community leagues and we say get plenty tempo where it can come with. And we will bring this edition of Liberty Sports Campton at this Saturday afternoon. Me na Fudia Tubeki Waliko.
Me na Kemosi say, of course, I want to say no thanks very much for listening to me and also viewing Liberty Sports. Since we meet again next week, me na Kemosi say goodbye. Thank you very much.